If you're thinking about traveling and you rely on insulin or other pen format medications that need to stay cold, you've probably found yourself worrying whether your medication will survive the heat at the airport, the hours waiting at the terminal, the plane, or that taxi with no air conditioning in the middle of summer. That concern is completely understandable because we know that if the temperature rises too much, the medication can lose its effectiveness. Don't worry, because today I'm bringing you 7 of the best portable coolers available in Europe to protect your medication during any trip, from weekend getaways to adventures lasting several weeks. All the links are in the video description, so you can go directly to the product that interests you most. Let's get into it! We start with the Disoncare 60 Hours, an absolute masterpiece of engineering. This cooler is made from food-grade stainless steel with a double vacuum wall, which means external heat practically cannot get in. It comes with 2 cooling bottles, a blue one with special gel that freezes at 2 degrees to avoid damaging your insulin, and a white emergency one that you can fill with ice water if you don't have access to a freezer. With the frozen gel bottle, it maintains safe temperatures for 48 hours. And combining both systems, you can reach up to 60 hours of protection. Imagine you're doing the Camino de Santiago in the middle of August, with long stages without access to electricity. This cooler handles knocks, drops, and extreme conditions without breaking a sweat. The Odyssey model also includes a smart lid with a temperature sensor, so you can check everything's fine without opening the flask and losing cold. It also comes with a QR medical identification sticker that could be vital in an emergency. Due to its robust cylindrical construction, it's designed for those who prioritize maximum protection above all else, and at airport security, you simply open it briefly to show the contents. If you're looking for total resistance without depending on batteries, this is your ideal companion. The Himuz is completely different because it's designed as a complete medical organizer rather than a flask. It has a soft zipped case with elastic compartments to place each insulin pen separately, plus pockets for your glucose meter, test strips, and lancing device. It comes with 2 gel packs and an external screen that shows the temperature in real time. It's optimized for 8 to 12-hour periods, which is exactly what you need for a full day away from home. It's perfect if your daily routine involves taking all your diabetes equipment to the office or university. Think about this. You leave home in the morning with your medication fresh from the fridge, spend the day out with meetings and commitments, and when you get home in the evening, your insulin is still in perfect condition. For short trips or urban journeys, where you'll have access to another fridge at your destination, it does the job brilliantly and has a discreet design that looks more like an elegant toiletry bag than a medical case. The Kikil 60 Hours competes directly with the Disoncare in the vacuum stainless steel flask segment. It has capacity for 2 or 3 pens and comes as standard with a temperature display on the lid and a QR medical alert tag. The latter is brilliant because you can set up an online profile with your medical information so that in an emergency, anyone can scan the code and know what medication you're carrying. Its thermal performance is practically identical to the Disoncare, with around 24 hours of strict refrigeration and up to 60 hours in the safe zone. The main difference is that the Kikil tends to have a slightly lower price whilst maintaining very similar features. If you like having visible data about your medication status but don't need the extra capacity of the larger model, this is a very balanced alternative. The Onewheat stands out for a detail that seems minor but makes a real difference in practice. It has a folding handle built into the lid. When you're at an airport juggling your suitcase, hand luggage, and mobile, being able to clip your insulin cooler to a carabiner or pull it easily from the bottom of your backpack is a massive relief. It's made from the same 304 stainless steel with double vacuum as the previous ones, so the thermal performance is equivalent, with around 25 hours of strict refrigeration and up to 60 combining both systems. Users who've done 14-hour routes without access to refrigeration confirm that the medication arrived perfectly cold. Its capacity of 3 to 5 pens places it in a very practical middle ground. If you're looking for functionality without complications and value portability over digital screens, the Onewheat will win you over. Now comes something completely different with the Colden Wall, because this gadget is actually a hybrid cooler with active refrigeration. It works in 2 ways. When you have it plugged in via USB to the mains, a car charger, or a power bank, a semiconductor chip actively cools the interior, keeping it between 2 and 8 degrees indefinitely. When you unplug it, a frozen gel bottle inside takes over and gives you between 12 and 18 hours of passive autonomy. This is fantastic for car or campervan trips, where you have constant access to the 12 volts from the cigarette lighter. You set off in the morning with the cooler plugged in, arrive at your hiking destination, disconnect it, and the frozen gel covers you for the following hours until you return to the vehicle. It has an LCD screen with real-time temperature and an alarm system if something goes wrong. Having active ventilation on the top, it's designed to be carried accessible on the seat or in an outer pocket of your backpack, right where you can keep an eye on it easily. The Orto Prime 374 is the most economical and lightest option of the entire selection, perfect for those who need basic protection without complications. It includes 2 gel packs and maintains refrigeration temperatures for around 12 hours, which is more than enough for daily routines. It's designed precisely for those who want something light and functional without carrying expedition equipment. If your routine is simply taking insulin from home to work, to a family meal, or anywhere you know there'll be a fridge at your destination, this little thermal bag sorts you out without taking up space or adding weight. It's also a fantastic option as an emergency backup to always keep in your bag or car glove box in case something unexpected comes up. We close with the 4 All-Family Explorer, which is basically the beast of the category and the favorite of the most demanding travelers. It has an enormous capacity for 7 pens or 28 vials, making it the only viable option if you need to carry supplies for several months. It combines USB active refrigeration with vacuum insulation and gel, offering 3 modes of use depending on your situation. In combined mode with frozen gel and active USB, it lasts 52 hours in strict refrigeration and up to 72 in the safe zone. With just the frozen gel, you get 33 hours of real cold. And with USB only, it maintains a cool zone indefinitely, although it doesn't reach fridge temperatures in very hot environments. I love it for long flights because you can plug in the USB from the aircraft seat and pause the gel melting throughout the journey, saving that passive autonomy for when you land and need to move around without electricity. Imagine a 10-hour flight to the United States. You arrive with the gel practically intact and have all that cold reserved for passport control, baggage collection, and the transfer to the hotel. If your life involves crossing continents frequently, this investment is absolutely worth it. So, to recap and help you choose. If you're going on adventures without access to electricity, like hiking or camping, the Disoncare or the Onewheat are your best allies for their resistance and passive autonomy. For daily urban life where you need organization and won't be away from home for more than 12 hours, the Himuz or the Orto Prime cover your needs perfectly with less weight and volume. If you travel by car or camper van with constant access to power, the Colden Wall offers real active refrigeration with passive backup. And for international travelers who need maximum capacity and versatility, the 4 All-Family Explorer is hard to beat. Remember, all the links are in the description so you can compare prices and options. If you found this video helpful, you know the drill, give it a like and subscribe for more comparisons like this one. See you in the next one.